What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to finally show you guys the long awaited video where I go over all of the top sound mods that I use in American Truck Simulator. So I'm going to show you the mods, tell you about them, and I will put the links in the description below for all the sounds that I use. Because in my various videos, a lot of you guys were asking, how do I get my truck to sound like this? The air brakes and everything, as well as the engines itself and the air horns. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is right here with links in the description again. All right, so let's jump right into this. I do have an entire playlist for all the top mods for American Truck Simulator. I'll try to link it at the end and put a link in the description below, and you'll see all of the ones that I want. Now, we are going to go over this and not in any specific order. However, just letting you guys know, once again, the links to all of these will be in the description below in the exact order that I'm going to show you guys. All right, so this first one right here is called Sound Fixes Pack right here. You guys can see that's exactly what it's called. You can either search that in Steam, and I also should probably tell you guys that all of these mods are located in the Steam workshop. I do not do any third-party website mods, and these are all free. As you guys know, I don't like to pay for mods. But you guys can either pause the video and read through all this right here. It goes through suspension and tire bump sounds. There's different wet road sounds. There's AI traffic sounds. But I'm going to show you guys specifically exactly what it sounds like. Just quick clips. So it does adjust the train sound. You'll hear different AI traffic sounds. Again, different AI traffic sounds. Different trailer hooking and unhooking sounds. This is really loud for me. Hopefully it's not super loud for you guys. I'm sure I'm probably yelling at you. Different air brake sounds. And different road sounds, whether you're on dirt, gravel, road, concrete, asphalt, what have you. Various different sounds. You guys can actually watch this video yourselves via the link below. But I highly recommend that. Now, I also do recommend you read through the directions because it is supposed to be in top priority, and it will kind of interfere with the other mods I'm going to show you on here, but they do tend to work together in the order I have them. Next up, we have air transmission right here, or air transmission sound, I should call it. I will put a link in my truck on what it sounds like. Basically, when you change the gears, it has an air transmission sound. Not all trucks have air transmissions, but it's cool to have in some of the long-nosed trucks like I like to make. All right, here is the air transmission. I'll try to turn it up so you guys can hear it, but as I shift gears, there you guys go. You can hear that right there. Now next is the JC Amateur Sound Effects Pack. Now this one will tend to interfere with the first one I showed you. However, I am currently running them both together, and they do both work very well together. They complement each other, including the park brake and like the air brake and things like that. You kind of get a little bit of both sounds, and it variously changes, which I love it, like the air brake hiss and everything like that. And again, I'll show you some quick things. It does change different blinkers and switch knobs, things like that. You can hear he's changing them on, the blinker sticks and relays. I really love this one. This is one of my favorites. Different windows. Again, different air braking gauge. You guys probably remember me doing this one. I've had this sound pack in probably the longest time. So again, the link will be in the description below. If you guys want to hear exactly what all it changes, go check it out. All right, and now for the engines. You guys know I run a lot of different engines. You guys can kind of look through here and see for yourselves. I run a lot of different engines, but I'm going to give you my top favorite that I highly recommend. The first one being the Cummins Signature 600 straight pipe sound. I absolutely love this one. I can't remember which truck I did it on. Now I do also, there is a disclaimer here that you do want to go into your settings and change the volume to these settings right here if you want to get the full effect of the sound. But here it is right here. Sounds really, really good. And going down the road at speed. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. And the Jake brake. Love it. The next one is the Cummins N14 straight pipe sound. This one does have a similar sound to the Signature 600 series, but it is quite a bit different. This was one of my first favorites. Has a really good turbo whistle. And sounds really, really good. This is one of the first engines that I fell in love with in the game. Sounds really good both inside and outside of the truck. Has really good Jake brakes. Now the next one, if you like a little bit more turbo whistle, is the Cummins N14 Select Plus straight pipe sound. I think I pronounced that name right. And it has a little bit more turbo whistle to it than the other N14 engine I just showed you guys. There you guys can really hear the turbo whistle. And the Jake brakes sound really, really good. Just like that right there. For those of you that aren't Cummins fans, as you guys can tell, I do really like my Cummins engines in the game. I do have various other engines, starting with the Detroit Diesel Series 60 straight pipe sound. This is another really good one, and it's not a Cummins. This one's a Detroit Diesel. I actually don't run this one too much, so perhaps we need to do a build with it, but let's listen to it. Not quite as loud as the Cummins engine, so if you want something a little bit quieter, here's what it sounds like going down the road. And it does have a little bit quieter Jake brake. Now the next one is the MACK E6 straight pipe sound. So for those of you that like a little bit of an older truck, like the MACK R, or you like a little bit of just an older sound, here's this one here. For those of you that may remember my MACK R barn find video that we did, this one was actually the engine that we had in that. And here's its Jake brake. Again, a little bit more old school. Before we jump into this next one, just to let you guys know, in case I haven't mentioned it yet, I don't think I did, I have no affiliation with any of these creators. I have no part in making any of these mods at all. So please go pay your respects to the creators. I'm just simply letting you guys know which ones are my favorite. Now this is the CAT C15 ACERT straight pipe sound. This one was actually one of the engines that we built in our long nose Pete that you guys actually see in the beginning of this video, and at the end of the video you guys will see that long nose real custom stretch lower truck. This is the engine that I actually started out using in that. So there it is. That's one of my favorites as well. All right, now next is another Caterpillar engine. It's Caterpillar 1LW 3406E, and this is another Caterpillar engine. This one's another really good one. I actually might change into my custom truck next. This one's a little bit louder. Has a really good turbo whistle to it. And it does have a really good Jake brake as well. You guys can also look over here and see all of the other engine sounds that I use. I've just showed you guys my top favorite ones that I like the most. So you guys will have to let me know which ones was your most favorite. You guys will have to also recommend one that you guys use if I don't currently use it or didn't list it here below. If you guys think there's another one that sounds even better than any of these right here, you guys are definitely gonna have to let me know. And I'll have to check it out myself. But again, I have no affiliation whatsoever with any of these mod creators or any of these mods at all. I didn't help make them or anything. So a huge shout out to all the creators that made these awesome sounds. Again, these are just my top favorite that I use and I've been asked about the most in all of my videos. So all the links are in the description below, so go check them out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I look forward to making more with you. And again, I do have an entire playlist full of videos with all of the mods that I use. Like one of the last ones I made was for all of my custom parts and accessories and tuning packs and everything that I use. And I have various other ones in there as well too, so you guys can go check them out. I really appreciate you guys for coming out and watching. And as always, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. See ya.